Hi, my name is Ian James from ViralElt, and this is a slight departure from the typical sort of ViralElt post, because I just wanted to show you a web tool that I use quite a lot with my students. It's called Polleverywhere, and to cut a long story short, it's a way of getting your students' ideas or opinions out of their heads into their mobile devices and projected up on the screen in front of them in a matter of seconds. So let's see how this works. The first thing you have to do is go to the website of the application, which you'll find at polleverywhere.com, and then click on Create Your First Poll in the middle of the screen. Now this should take us through to another screen where, if you wait for a couple of seconds, you'll see this little pop-up here which invites you to write in a question which you want your students to answer. I'm going to write in something like this: what goes through your mind when you're gazing at the stars? Okay, so this is, I want my students to text in their comments on this. You'll see on the left hand side here there are 4 poll options. I'm going to choose open-ended because it's like a I want their texted opinions. It's like a brainstorming activity. And you've got 4 display options. I'm going to choose cluster, which I quite like. And then I'm going to click on create in the bottom right hand corner. Right, this should take us through to a screen where we should get the URL that the students will need to type in into a browser on their mobile devices in order to send in their comments. So you can see it. You can see the question at the top of the screen here, and here is the URL that they're going to need to type in. Before they do that, or before you ask them to get out their mobile phones, remember to click on this icon over here, because this is to activate the poll. If you don't do this, they won't be able to send in their contribution. So I'm going to click there, and then I'm going to maximize the screen by clicking on this icon, because basically the idea would be that you project this onto using a data projector onto a screen, and in a minute we'll see the students' messages appearing in this white space here. Okay, so I'm going to pretend I'm a student. I've just taken out my mobile phone. I've got it in front of me here, and I'm going to type in the URL pollev.com/hologuru. I like that. Yeah, there's lots of them around. 907. Right. Okay. Right. You can see, if you look at the blog under this video, you'll see that I've included a screenshot of what I'm looking at on my mobile phone, just to give you an idea what the students would be seeing. And I've basically got a text field, and I'm going to type in a comment. So let's have a look. It makes me feel very small. It's I'm just going to type in a sentence, but I think obviously students could type in longer comments. And I'm going to click on submit response, and let's see if my contribution appears in this white space. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, bump. There you go, you can see it appearing there. I'm going to add a few more comments, and we'll see how this white space fills up with the participation of the different members of a class or different students. So there you go, you can see the screen filling up with students' comments. What I would do now is probably put my students into pairs, or do it as an open class and ask them to comment on what people have written. One of the things I really like about it is the fact that the comments are anonymous, so you don't know which student has sent in which comment, which is quite nice, I think. So they can write with complete freedom. They can say anything they like, really. You may also say, why bother doing this? Why not just ask your students what they think of the question at the top of the screen? which is fine. I mean, I do this all the time, but what I like about this application is the fact that normally when you ask in front of a class, you normally get the most confident student coming up with an answer. It tends to dominate a little bit. And the nice thing about this application is everybody's comments are given equal sort of prominence. So anyway, try it out. I hope it's useful, and speak to you soon. Bye.